Hi everyone, I'm Miss Lydia from the Boston Library. Thank you so much for joining me for our Craft Friday. Today I thought I would take this opportunity to show you a bunch of small crafts that you can do with the kids for Halloween this weekend. Halloween I know is going to be a little different this year without as much trick-or-treating. So these are all easy crafts that you can do with the kids with supplies that you have on hand. The first project that I'm going to show you is actually our make and take for the week. So we have supplies for these at the library if you're able to stop in and pick them up, or I will post the template for these below this video and you can print it out yourself as well. So in your make and take packet you have a bunch of orange strips, a short green piece and a long green piece, and 2 of these brad clips. What you're going to do is line up your strips. This is going to be the stem of your pumpkin, so you can kind of fold that over a little bit into an L shape. And then this is going to be the vine. So you're going to want to take a pencil or a marker or something and you're going to just wrap that around. And then take that off and you get your little spiral. So then with these, I'm going to take them all in a stack. I'm going to put my stem on top and my vine, and I'm going to take my brad clip here and I'm going to stick that through all of these strips. With them still flat like that, I'm going to open that clip up. And then I'm going to take my other clip and stick that through the other end here. And also open that one up. And then basically just going to take it and fan it all around. So you're going to take these strips and open them. You might have to twist your clips. Open them into a circle. You generally kind of have to start it, get your circle, and then try to evenly space them out after that. Once you have your pieces all evenly spaced out, you can smush it down a little bit if you want a fatter pumpkin, or leave it upright if you want it to be more round. And there you have a really fun and easy paper pumpkin. The next craft I'm going to show you is a clothespin bat. So I have a coffee filter, a clothespin that I have spray painted black. You can also just color these in with a marker so that they're black, and some dark colored water soluble markers. So these are washable markers. So I'm going to put my coffee filter out flat, and then I'm going to try to color it all in with these dark markers. Once I have this pretty solidly colored in, you can do whatever pattern you want on it. I'm going to take a small spray bottle. I have some paper towels underneath it, and I'm just going to lightly mist this. And then I'm going to set that aside and let it dry. While I'm waiting for that one to dry, I'm going to start my third project, and that is going to be actually a salt watercolor painting. So we're going to use some Elmer's glue. I have pieces of black construction paper here, some watercolors, and some regular table salt. The first thing to do is to draw your design. So you can do this, I'm going to just be doing a basic spider web. It doesn't have to be very exact. You can do kind of whatever shape you want as your base there, and then you're just going to kind of connect that web a little bit. Before my glue has dried, I'm going to take my salt and I'm going to sprinkle that over top of the design. Once you've got a fair amount of salt down on that, you can carefully pick up your paper and kind of shake it more into your design. And then you can knock it off. Ideally onto another piece of paper for easy cleanup. And then we're going to take our watercolors. So I have a little glass of water here. I have just a basic set of watercolor paints, and you can pick whatever colors you want and just start going right on top of that salt. And you don't have to brush it. The more water you get into your watercolor, and then you can just kind of touch it on there, it'll spread all through the salt. Once you're done painting, you have something that looks like that. You can use as many colors or as few as you want. If you are doing this with small children, you do want to wait until it's completely dry. You can paint it before the glue is dry. It will work just fine, but if you bump it with the brush, you do risk messing up the design. So, like I said, with small children, let that glue dry completely after you've added the salt to it, and then they can paint that. And so then you have your spider web, and you can add a little plastic spider to it if you want. Once my coffee filter is done, you end up with a really cool kind of tie-dye effect on this. And you're just going to kind of gather it up in the center. So whatever you want your center to be, find that, and take your clothespin and stick it down over top of that. And there you have a clothespin bat. If you have some little tiny googly eyes, or you want to draw some eyes on there, that helps a little bit to make them look more bat-like too. You could also, if you wanted to, cut the coffee filter to give him more of a jagged edge wing. Here he is with the addition of that scallop cut for the wing. You can see it looks much more bat-like after that. You can also tie a string and hang them, or use them and you can use the clip to clip them onto things as a decoration. If you have any questions, comment below, and we will also add the template so that you can print these pumpkins out. Hope you have a happy Halloween.